And this one here is brand new for 2016, and it's called the Super Diablo. Super Diablo is basically taking the extremely popular Diablo series that we developed for Japan, which had kind of a pointed nose, but we wanted to take that concept and bring it down into like a shorter, wider board, less nose, fuller, thicker. It's like as much volume as we could pack into a small package. The rails are thick, but we've taken some of the volume out by putting in grab rails. For all these boards, all the really thick boards like the Super Diablo, we've started using a really thin dark wood stringer. This thin stringer allows the really thick boards to still flex under your feet. It also keeps them a little bit lighter. Because the boards are so thick and short, they don't break. So you can use less wood, a thinner stringer with more flexibility and lighter. The board comes standard with a winged squash tail. As you can see here, so the last 12 inches of the board looks very similar to a modern standard high-performance board. So the rails and the entry rocker and outline are very easy to paddle and get a fast takeoff into the wave. Easy to compete with crowded weekend lineups filled with longboarders and beginners on big soft boards and fish. But when your foot is back on the tail, it becomes more of a high-performance surfboard. There's V going out the tail, there's a lot of concave, and because of the concave, you have a long, straight stringer line down the center of the board for speed, but the rails curve up and then down, so this area you have more curve, allowing the board to maneuver up and down the wave. It doesn't just go straight, like a fish or a beginner board. The arc that the concave creates in the rail line allows the board to kind of maneuver up and down the wave, go vertical, come back around, and still be relatively easy to turn, even though it's a really thick, wide, short board. So it doesn't look like a lot. It looks very simple, but there's very strong design ideas in here that allow you to get the best from the retro fish, short, fat, thick, fast kind of concept, but still introduce and include high-performance professional style surfing. And that is the Super Diablo from LOST Surfboards.